Okay, so continuing on, what we do here is we go, okay, what two numbers can I multiply together to get 8? So, as I've identified here, my highest common factor is 4. So what times 4 is 8? 2 times 4 is 8. So we're going to write here 2 times 4. There. Over here, I think to myself, okay, what times 4 is 20? So I know that 5 times 4 is 20. So then I write down 5 times 4. Now, what you can see here, see how you've written these 4 and this 4 is going to cancel out and you're going to be left with 2/5. So that's my answer. See how that gives you your answer straight away without going through all those extra steps. Okay, so the easiest way of doing this is by looking at your factors. Let's look at this one now. Now this is an improper fraction and you can leave it like that. So 25 over 15. So then you think to yourself, okay, first I check to see whether the numbers go into each other. So does 15 go into 25? Well, if I go 15 plus 15, I'm going to get 30, aren't I? So 15 doesn't go into 25. And then you think, okay, what other numbers go into 25 and 15? So 5. Okay, so I can times a number by 5 to get 15, and I can also times a number by 5 to get 25. So then, okay, and then I think to myself, okay, so I've identified my common factor, which is 5. So then you think to yourself, okay, what times 5 is 25? 5. So 5 times 5 is 25. And then what times 5 is 15? 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, I've got my 5 and my 5 there, so they're going to cancel out. And then I'm just left with 5 over 3. So my answer will be 5 over 3, and that will be my simplest fraction. Okay, so we'll leave it there for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you also how to do this on the calculator. Okay. Okay, I'm back with the calculator. Okay, so what we're going to do is we can also simplify fractions using the calculator. So how do we do it using the calculator? So what you will notice is that when you want to type in a fraction, 8 over 20 for example, you can type in 8 divided by 20. Okay, so I'm going to do that first. I'm going to type in, just using my keypad here, 8 divided by 20 and equals, and I'm going to get a decimal, 0.4. Now, what you need to do in order to convert that to a fraction is you press the fraction button here. Now, as you can see there, okay, there is an ABC button. So just above the 8, there's your DMS, and there's also the ABC. Now, if you look at the ABC, it's written as an improper fraction. So, not an improper fraction, sorry, it's written as a mixed number. So, A, B over C. So you're going to press that button. And then what you will notice is, I'm going to just write the steps down. So you put 8 divided by 20, and then you press equals, and then that will give you 0.4, and then you're going to press the ABC button, which is AB over C. Okay, so you press that button there, and then you're going to get an answer of 2R5. Now what that means 2 over 5. Okay? So the R, instead of writing R, you're going to write 2 over 5. So you're going to write that as a fraction. And what the calculator's done is it's simplified it for you. So for question 10 asks you to use a calculator. And actually it might not be question 10 in your book, it might be different. I've got the old version of the book and the question's in a little bit of a different order. So I'll let you guys know which question you have to use your calculator for. Okay, so then this one here, 25 divided by 15. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to go 25 divided by 15 equals... equals, and it's going to be 1.666667. Okay, recurring. And then we're going to press the fraction button. Okay. Now what you will notice here is it will give you 1, R, 2, R, 3. Now, what it's done here, it's given it to you as a mixed number. I don't want it as a mixed number, I want it as an improper fraction. Now, if you look on your calculator, above the ABC button, in the orange writing, it also says D over C. So if you want it as a mix, as an improper fraction, you have to use the orange section. Now, to get to the orange section, you need to press your second button, and then we press the ABC button again, and then it will convert it to an improper fraction for you. So if I go second function, and then I go to second, and then I press my ABC button again, then I will get 5 3, which is what I want. So 5 over 3 is my answer. I'm just going to make sure that you guys can see that, so I'll just adjust my camera. Oh no, it's all good, you can see. Perfect. Alright, so the button that we use is this ABC button here. Okay, the ABC will give it to you as a mixed number. If it is an improper fraction, it will give it to you as a mixed number when you use that. If it's not an improper fraction and it's just a normal fraction like this one, okay, what will happen is it will only give you 2 numbers. So if it only gives you 2 numbers, that means that it's written in the correct form. Right? If it gives you 3 numbers, it means it's given it to you as a mixed number. So then to get it back into an improper fraction, you just press the second button and then the ABC button again, and it will give it to you as an improper fraction. Okay. Any questions? Please come on Google Meet.